up here, and then we'll worry about the questions for homework here, okay? Can I get a brain tool to get started on this, please? Yeah, go ahead. Good. So this turns into right-hand side. I'll take that, please. Okay, so this is everyone's official warning here. Get your phones away if they're on your desk. Get rid of them. Grace, when they do. Where's that is? Go ahead. Okay, okay, so we're going to factor 9x squared minus 4 into 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2. Okay, great. Can I get a second volunteer to tell me the next step, please? Yeah, go ahead, on. Good. What are the restrictions, please?
X2 not equal 2/3.
Yeah.
2 and negative 2.
Where's your 2 and negative 2?
Oh, never mind.
So this is, so this is 2/3 here. So this is going to be positive 2/3, and that's going to be negative 2/3 again for that. Okay. All right. Good. What do we do next? Yes. I'm going to go.
Do the 3x minus 2 and put it on everything.
Great. So it's going to be x bracket 3x minus 2 all over 3x minus 2 plus 1 times 3x minus 2 equals 4 bracket 3x minus 2 Okay. Why am I happy? Am I really? Okay, so things are starting to cancel here. I'm just going to rewrite that. So I'm going to call that x plus 3x minus 2 equals 4 over 3x plus 2. And I might just also neaten this up and just call that 4x minus 2 equals 4 over 3x plus 2. That's an optional step, okay, but I'm just going to, might as well just neaten it up there if I can. Okay, can I have another volunteer, please? Tell me what to do next. Brad, go.
Multiply the numerators by 3x plus 2.
Great. So this is going to be 4x plus 2. 4x minus 2. All right. 4x minus 2, 3x plus 2 equals 4 bracket 3x plus 2 all over 3x plus 2, which happens to be, and I'm going through the pages here today, that's fine. 4x minus 2, 3x plus 2 equals 4. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys are feeling happy now because we've actually got something we can solve. Okay, right? The beginning with the fractions is awful and doesn't look nice at all. Julia, since you're sitting in the back row all by yourself, can you please show off your foiling skills, please? Go ahead. Yeah. Plus 8x, but yeah, minus 6x minus 4 equals 4. Oh, and I'm going to pick on you now. If I want to solve for x, what do you have to do when there's a quadratic? Thank you very much. Okay, so it's going to be 12x squared plus 8x minus 6x minus 4 minus 4 equals 0. I change to 12x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. All right, Tristan, how do you solve this bad boy? What's the first thing I should do? Factor. Good. I was going to do something before I go into the second thing. What should I do before I do the MVAs? Let me help them. That's what Summer. You can take our 2 first, okay? Because this question, anything to make small you can do. M&A we'll try and do second, though, okay? So this turns into 6x squared plus x minus 4. Does anything multiply negative 24 and add to 1? I don't think it does, okay? So we have to use some magical formula. The quadratic formula, good. Okay, so I'm going to pick on, who's going to be my victim today? Luke. Can you recite from memory the quadratic formula, please?
X equals negative b plus minus c squared root b squared minus 4ac.
Great. Now, I just want to apologize to everyone in this class. I will make you recite formulas out loud, okay, especially when we're learning new ones, because it actually helps to lock into the long-term memory by hearing it, not just writing it, okay? So when we get to, there's a whole bunch of equations in this course when we get to sequences and money and stuff, so that'll be that. All right, Austin, can you tell me what A is and what B is and what C is, please?
A is 6, B is 1, and C is -4.
Great. So those are just going to be the coefficients. I'm going to plug this in, so that turns into -1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared -4 times 6 times -4 all over 2 times 6. So x equals -1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus, what was it, 96? I don't do my times. I do my times. Mr. Jason, how are you this line morning? Okay, Kyle's not here, but you can have some right now if you want. One thing I just want to confront you with your son. He's told me this morning he doesn't fill out offer sheets. He just goes right to daddy and gets whatever course he wants. That's what he said, so. He told me he just goes right to you and you can fill out whatever course he wants. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll send something in right now. Good. So numbers, he likes numbers. Okay. All right, so let's keep going here then. So this turns into 1 plus or minus that all over 12. So x equals -1 plus or minus the root of 97 over 12. And you can leave it just like that. I'm okay with that as an answer. 97 I don't think breaks down in anything. Does it? I don't believe so. 97 is a prime number, I think. Okay, are we okay on the logic of that? On the logic of what happened there? Yes? Tristan, we're good?
Slow down.
No.
That was her.
No.
Go back to like
For that?
x plus 3x minus 2 equals 4. How do we get rid of everything?
Where are we here?
I don't know, just like, how does it just go to like x minus 2 there?
Oh.
Skip.
From here to here? I just did like 1x plus 3x.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It just saved the line there, okay? Because like otherwise it would have to distribute more, okay?
So I just write
It's okay. I get fired up. I love algebra. I'm sorry. This is the type I'm sorry to say when I say slow down. I say no. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say I apologize. I love algebra. Okay, so I will rhyme off 100 miles an hour. Okay. I'm going to do 11F. What was it say? I can't say 11C. I'll do 11C right now, and then we'll get on to the word problems for today. So 11C we'll start with. Spare a piece of paper if you know, so I can borrow that.
No, I have talked to Mr.
Here we go. 11C says 1 over x equals 2 over x plus 1 equals 1 over 1 minus, whoops, plus 1 over 1 minus x. Okay, this is going to be a big question, okay, because there is, thank you, because this is going to be 3 things we're going to multiply. Can somebody talk me through the steps and then we'll actually do them? Can somebody give me like the logical thing we're going to do? Luke, go.
We're going to take all of the denominators.
Yes.
And we're going to multiply each term by each of the denominators.
Good. Okay, so you're going to, first step, you don't get to just hold on, right? Remind me when I hit pause, I'll find you yesterday's. There's a worksheet there from yesterday. I'm going to multiply everything by x first. What that's going to do is it's going to get rid of the x in the left-hand denominator. Then I'm going to multiply everything by x plus 1. That's going to get everything in the middle, get rid of the middle denominator. Then I'm going to multiply everything by 1 minus x. It's going to get rid of the right denominator. Then I should have a beautiful quadratic to solve, and it will finish up and life will be good. Okay, Olivia, since you weren't here yesterday, can you give me the restrictions on x, please?
Can't be -1.
Right. And this one here is also going to be 0, right? Because like 1 over 0 for that, okay? Now let's go through all the multiplying, okay? And I'm going to pick on somebody at random here. It's going to be Riley, okay? Riley, what's the first step then? Don't know. Somebody help him. Yeah, go ahead. Good. too pumped up here, so I'm gonna slow down. I can't answer. I love these questions. So on YouTube, what was that? You got a question or an answer?
Just a quick question. Yes, I understand it's 1x. Yeah, it's just x. But you're canceling it out, so you're just going to turn it back into 1.
Yes.
So why don't we just take it 1?
Because I want to make sure one understands why this switches to 1. You can totally skip this on your page. If you want to go right from here to this.
I wasn't complaining about that. Like just 1x. Right? And it's just classic line.
Yes. Yeah. All right, can I get a second volunteer to tell me please next step? Tristan, sitting at the back. What do I do next? Very good. Okay, so it's going to be x plus 1 times x plus 1 technically equals 2x bracket x plus 1 all over x plus 1 plus x times x plus 1 all over 1 minus x. Okay, Brad, why am I happy?
Just the x plus 1 cancel.
Okay. So I'm just going to be left with then x plus 1 equals 2x plus x times x plus 1 all over 1 minus x. Now I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Mr. Sadler, this isn't getting better. Oh, it is. All right, Hannah, what's the next step here, if anything, please?
Times it all by 1 minus x.
Very good. Okay, so it's going to be x plus 1 times 1 minus x equals 2x 1 minus x plus, can I skip that step? Is that too much? Is that okay to skip that? Okay, so what I just did there was an extra x minus, sorry, extra 1 minus x on the top, and 1 on the bottom, those just canceled out. Okay, now this is intimidating. Even me, I look at this as a math teacher, I'm a little afraid. Okay, I'm not. I'm only afraid of 3 things in life, and you've heard that story before, so I'm not going to them right now, okay? But algebra is definitely not one that I'm afraid of, all right? How am I going to solve this? What are the steps I'm going to take to solve this? Owen, go ahead.
FOIL the left side.
Yeah.
And then distribute on the right.
Good. So we're going to expand everything and FOIL everything out, okay? So this is going to turn into x times 1 is x. X times negative x is negative x squared. 1 times 1 is 1, and then minus x. This is going to be 2x minus 2x squared plus x squared plus x. Okay, so that's just good old algebra is what that is. Now, do not be afraid. You just have to be accurate. And again, I know I can do this faster than you guys. I apologize, okay? So if I'm going too quickly, I'm really sorry. I love this stuff, okay? So sorry about that. I know it's weird. I'm a math teacher. I like math, though. That's why I teach, okay? Are we okay on the algebra, what I did from that point? Right, so I just did FOIL on the left-hand side, and I distributed it from there. All right, I'm going to skip Owen. I'm going to pick on anyone else in the class other than Owen to tell me, please, what I do now to solve for x. Brad, go.
You make it equal 0.
Make it equal 0. So you can either choose the left or to the right. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to the left. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I might neaten it up first, and I'll go to the left. So neatening things up, I have x minus x. That cancels. So I'm just left with negative x squared plus 1. On the right-hand side, I have 2x squared minus x squared, which is negative x squared. I have then 2x plus x is plus 3x. Is that, did anyone else get something close to that?
Why is it negative x squared when it's plus 1x squared?
Oh, because there's negative 2x squared here, right? So like negative 2x and then plus negative 2x squared plus 1x squared is going to be negative 1x squared. Let's shift everything over to the left. So move everything to the left, so it's going to be negative x squared plus x squared plus 1 minus 3x equals 0. When Brad, sorry, you're in the front row and I'm picking on you today. What's negative x squared plus x squared? 0, so just nothing. Okay, so you're left with 1 minus 3x equals 0. Negative 3x is negative 1. X equals 1. Okay, that's wicked cool, awesome. Don't mind me saying so. Now, if you weren't here yesterday, you're probably blown away, okay? But let's just talk about the steps that just happened here today, okay? Okay, so let's just talk about the steps. The main steps we did yesterday was just get rid of the fractions, right? So to divide by x, get rid of that, to multiply by x. then you're gonna multiply by x plus 1, then you're gonna multiply by 1 minus x. Then after that, you're solving quadratic. That's all you're doing here. It's the best base of what we did yesterday. Okay? Good? Okay, so at least one person's nodding. That's good, Austin. You're making me feel good that one person is nodding. You're making me tremendously happy. Okay, today we're going to move on to word problems. I'm going to hit pause and let you catch your breath. Okay, and as you're catching your breath, if you want to ask questions, please feel free to do so. Okay? This is tricky algebra. Like, there's no getting around it. I'm not going to say, yeah, this is easy. This is not easy. This is difficult. Okay? Yes? What's that, sorry? Negative 1 come from? What? Oh, because, like, they divide both by -3. Right? It's like, sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, so -1 divided by -3 is just 1/3. Right, like the 2. Okay, so I'm going to hit pause in the video, then we'll get to some algebra here. Or to get some word problems.